Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Marble pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a Ibiza.
Ibiza, yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a Ibiza. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well. Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. So right. It's so rugged.
One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel once for breakfast. 5 fingers give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot and bars are ready. A Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Slip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm Diddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash past the moat train. Sauced up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped. It's so rugged. Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Talk to me wild like they ain't tired to be
young like we are 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see through.
Go close, do like a lot of to the clipping the host like it's supposed.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else, and oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. Calvin Austin on the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he'll go out of bounds with more than half the work done. Offensive enemy territory to begin the series at the 45-yard line.
What a return to get this game started. What a beginning. But where is the coverage team? And now you got to wonder, how's this going to change the way you script this opening drive?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, what's up?
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. One snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You? You kind of like that little pace?
Hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he blocked this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Who's carrying now? This is Bashal Tutu. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Tutu. Ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, what's up? You're on the ball. Get down here, you go. Hey, Angel. Torpedo. Hey, five.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Good left, nasty. Crazy.
Trey Tucker makes the play. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And the Birds got to it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
So 1st down from the 41. On the give, it's Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Golden coming in motion right. They give here to the motion man. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's good. Eagles, great first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Herbert now off the play fake. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Into the hands of his running back, Tutu. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Setting up to try the point after.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The kick team out there for the Eagles. And this one is sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
It's crazy. 5.
Here's made in the air. He had it frozen, but a great defensive play. Dart loose, incomplete. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. So that brings up 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
5. Crazy.
May off the play fake. He finds Taylor Concord for the grab. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
5. Crazy.
First down, May. Rolling into enemy territory. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Crazy. 5.
To the air yet again, May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's the end of our opening quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the Eagles' 29-yard line.
Here's the pistol snap to May. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
May throwing for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Tu'u headed left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And there's your man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
What's that? Eddie, what's that? Torpedo! Swing! Swing! Five.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Quick throw completed by May. Nice run across the 15. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A pickup of 17. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here goes tonight.
Catch made. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Eddie, what's that?
Quick pass right side complete. Touchdown Tampa Bay. a Nick Chubb touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Completed to his running back. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Tootin on 1st and 10. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Third and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push their lead to 4.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs, and he just got it done.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Keep going, man. Keep it right. They can't stop us. Yeah, you're here. Here you go. Here you go, boys. Hey, let's punch it in. Great job. Great job. You're on the ball. Yep, 45. Here you go. Hey, let's punch it in here, baby.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, five. Crazy, crazy.
To throw, here's May. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
May. He's going to push one deep down the right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Operating from the gun, here's May. And the incompletions continuing to sack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as a defender knocks it away. Now it's fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5.
Here's May again. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
That's good for a first down. First and 10.
May on first and 10. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Has a hole left, room to run. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kicking team out to try the extra points. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Hey, what's up? Crazy. 5.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Complete to Trey Tucker. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Crazy. 5.
A first down carry for Brown. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
5.
Here's May on first and 10. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Crazy. 5. Crazy.
throw it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Also the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Buccaneers first down.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. It can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defensive stop.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. It reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got it over the middle. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Side run here for May. And he comes up after a nice gain right near that marker. But they need a little bit more now on third down. This looks like a run drawn for May. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That's good for a couple of yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, what's up?
Brown on the inside give. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
At the 36-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches.
Good start. Hey, what's up?
This time it's a passing play. It's his running back. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bucs have the first.
That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Crazy. Here goes, sit up. Hey, 5. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Boys, you got this.
Throwing is May. Brought in right side by McLaurin. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Hey, here goes, sit up. Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up?
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers take a 4th-quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tootin now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense in the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. He gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
The 40-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So 1st down from the 41. Hand off to Tootin. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 12 on that one. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Now running here with Tootin. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there. Broccoli could not afford to lose yards there. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. On third down, here's Tootin. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Tootin. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Another try for Tootin. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Fifth DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. Now to throw. He rolls to his right. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, 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 crazy.
Back to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hey, what's up? 5. Crazy, crazy.
He'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Angel. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, 5.
To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
think as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this fourth down. Desperation time here. Chased out to his right. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.